Look at the garbage on the right hand side. Is human garbage starts with the mind. Those guys sleep on the church stairs. They have no home, so it's not fortunate for them. Have to be careful because these guys have no life and no value for their own life. See, they are kind of lost, or they appear lost, and they are in their minds. Yeah, those are the tents next to the buildings, and people are very active. Like half of these homeless are awake, fully awake. I don't know where they sleep, or maybe the drugs keeps them awake and high. Is getting worse, I can tell you that. I've been here many times, and I don't know, I can't believe it gets that worse. That dirty garbage everywhere. I'm having a hard time to understand how people, like regular people, can live in the area. Lots of First Nation people, I can recognize them by the physiognomy, how they look. Look at the garbage here. For some reason I'm getting red lights, almost every single red light, so that's weird. I feel bad to record people. I really feel like I do a bad thing, I feel, because what I know for sure, everyone can get through this type of tough times. From a normal person, you can get into this trouble in no time. I should turn here, but almost got a red light, but I'll turn to the next one. Okay, I have to be careful. You see, this guy is jumping. Should I turn on Airport? Yes, I will do that. It's not one way, so I can turn in here. Wow, homeless everywhere. So I do the Cordova. Of course, cops. Or no, ambulance dealing with homeless. Yeah, wow, it's someone overdosed. It's on the ground with the security and the paramedics. See, one road behind. It's not too bad. I can see these sex workers or whoever they are. Okay, so now, wow. That's another shelter there. They use some sort of a containers, they push them around so they could get a place to sleep. I'm telling you something here. Something is not normal, something is not right. See that guy? Shirtless. I feel cold with a jacket on.
Let's do it, please!
But obviously he's high, that's why he's talking that loud. This is a police kind of a specialty unit on the right hand side. But again, homeless everywhere. I don't know if the police can do anything. They have no powers to do anything. It's the city and the business community who's you know, business community takes the money from regular people and get richer and richer, while these people who lose every single support, community support, healthcare support, they have nothing, they go down. So some people go up, some people go down. Because the rich and those business people in downtown Vancouver who know about this problem, they don't work harder. They just get away with making other people work harder for them all the way down. And some people fall off the tree. So the tree, if it's not growing fast, is growing steady. If it's growing, have to take the energy through the roots from somewhere, from the ground. And with a tree, some birds might grow pests, parasites, lichens, moss, those things that go up with a tree. Same with the society or the companies. They take their nutrients from the rest of us and they feed on dead body and the decay. That's the nature of things, including with the business. And some people can't keep up, or they just fall because they are being pushed down, and they go down on the ground while the others are still hanging there. And those who fall on the ground, they don't have power to get back up, and they rot, they die, they rot, and they feed the tree, or they feed the tree while they are still alive, like people who are dying are feeding all sorts of parasites because they can't defend themselves. So these people who are dying are losing their life force, their energy. Someone lives off that, and there are lots of companies and organizations living off the homeless, so they have the best interest to maintain the homeless. So I'm not saying that's accurate every time. I let you go. I was just talking figurative, but you get my point. See, here it's not far, it's maybe 3 kilometers away from the homeless area, and it's clean, it's nothing that hurts the eye. What would you do? What would you do with those people who are on drugs all day and all night, who feed the drug trade, drug dealers trade? Who feed also a system? Because these people get paid from social services, from the tax money, and those people who handle this type of fundings and services, they run a business, so they love the money flow and they love to have more stuff to do. Imagine that you are part of that system, you work, you got a job in social services, and now you have to follow some rules. You have to follow the rules because that's the way the system is set up. You are not a decision maker, and if you want to open your mouth and say something, you have an opinion, you have something to say, you have a fix, they will shut you down because you have to follow the rules. Every time you deal with funding, government funding, money from government or stuff like that, you have to follow rules, and it's not easy to get into those jobs. So most people, almost everyone, is keeping their mouth shut, and they are happy that they can take some money home, and slowly they forget, like the doctor, their purpose and their dream of helping the homeless. When first they got into university or school or something, they had some dreams. You know, I'm here, I'm going to study so I can become a social worker, I can help kids, homeless people, I can help drug addicts, I can help women in trouble, and all those unfortunate people. But once you get the job, you're stuck into a system. People keep your mouth shut. Then guess what? Slowly becomes your normal, and you forget about what you thought about, what your dreams. Same with the doctors, like I said, you know. The doctors, most of them, they don't really think of making lots of money, but they think of healing others, helping others. Maybe they went through some trauma as a kid, like most people who would like to heal others. But over the years, they realize that they go by a system. So what I was trying to say, these people who are trying to help others, they don't have much of a say, unless they are getting into politics and they are becoming decision makers. But generally, those are not really big heart people. They are good at handling stuff, getting things done. So I'm done with the talking. Lots of things to say, but talk to you later. Bye bye. Different topic next time.